Ew. Pre-show chat show, everybody. Welcome to the pre-show chat show. Welcome to the pre-show. That's my new pre-show chat show theme song. How do you guys like it?
Awesome. Fucking awesome.
Sick.
So cool and awesome.
That song will come up whenever I'm stalling to get my questions up because we are starting with questions, boys. Questions.
I'm gonna get a cheese stick. You're right back.
Okay, I found the question just as Brian was gonna go away to get his cheese stick. I guess I'll read what Mike says. This is a preamble before the questions come up. Mike B, this is from December 13th, 2025, as we're catching up to Mike's backlog of emails. If you guys want to send emails, I don't know if I ever do this on the pre-show chat show, but if you guys want to ask questions, you can email the show at newjumpcitypod@gmail.com. Anyway, Mike has this little preamble before his questions. Mike asks, "What up, boys? I hope you're doing well. Not gonna lie, love the first reaction out of New Jump City. I think this was when we did the Cardi B thing. Oh no! It was the London versus New York thing.
Yeah, that was wild. That shit was wild.
Yeah. Mike B says that, and you were right. The only point I agreed with that crazy lady was that London has a better subway system than New York. Their train moves mad fast. Could probably take you from one end of the 2 train to the other in 30 minutes flat. My bad about the wedding question. I was probably lit and while writing, got distracted by the TV or something.
It'd be like that, bro.
I don't even remember.
Yeah,
I don't either.
I'm trying to remember the wedding. Oh.
Sorry about that. Last night, so this is his first question. Last night, when I went out to smoke, I saved the clip like I always do, and I thought to myself,
"Yes, sir."
And I thought, as I always have half a J left over when I finish smoking, and weed is so easy to get now, it almost feels pointless. Not worth the effort saving all the clips. Then I thought, that sounds mad bougie to the teenage me that I was fiending for any crumb of bud I could get. What's something that you've noticed yourself become bougie about? Ooh,
yeah,
this is a good question.
Definitely maybe like a couple things.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll say right off the bat, I may come back around and say another one. But yo, when it comes to like paper towels, I'm sorry, it's my bad. I should have muted. Listen, just to keep it a stack, I ain't trying to like advertise for no brands. I'm just keeping it real. You playing yourself if you're not getting Bounty or something like adjacent of that. I think Braun is pretty good too, or whatever. There's like another brand that's like, I would say at the same level as Bounty, and not the essentials. That shit is whack too. The actual regular Bounty that you got to spend $25 for like a 4-pack or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's where it's at, man.
Yeah. It's a good question. What do I find myself bougie about? I know there's something that I like go out of my way.
Toilet paper too. I mean,
yeah,
I'll just add that in there too. Yeah, I gotta get like, Charmin or Cottonelle.
You gotta get it.
Something soft. I mean, while you guys are thinking, just so we're not,
dead air
practicing terrible podcast etiquette, I will comment on. I'll say this, Mike, right, as a fellow smoker. So crazy thing is, I was saving my clips forever. I don't care about if I could like go get more weed. It's at the end of the day, like when you run out or you getting low and you want to roll a few clips, you know what I'm saying, to boost your shit. That helps definitely, But late, for a while now, I've been smoking with filter tips, so I don't even really have clips anymore. They're not even a thing because
he's evolved.
Smoke it all the way down.
Yeah.
I want to say evolved. It's just different because I miss it's like it's crazy because I kind of miss having clips.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I know I'm smoking all the weed I roll up, so it's like I don't know. It's a trade off.
Yeah. I guess I could be not for the coffee I have at home, but generally if I'm like out and getting coffee, I like to get a nice cup of coffee from somewhere. There's like I think I mentioned this before. There's a place by me in Industry City where it's this Japanese tea place where they make very fancy coffee.
Don't dox yourself.
Oh, true. Well, I mean,
Okay. I'm pretty sure I didn't dox myself indirectly.
yeah. I mean, you know, I'm
Way more times than I.
I'm
can
in
even
the,
imagine.
I'm not like really close to Industry City, but
This is the second thing, as a matter. I'm sorry, Bud and
This-
Chris. So it was when I was saying Kumanabi instead of Kamanabi. Brian let that shit rock. And now this. Like,
Brian's the guardian of the show. Protect. I think that's the only thing I can think of. Why am I like blanking? I don't know if I really like. When I think of bougie, I'm thinking more of things that I like go out of my way to get like a nice version of, whatever I can.
think outside the box. Even something you do, like maybe it's something you do at work, maybe a certain program you use or a subscription. Did you get bougie with StreamYard?
Yes, I could get yes, yeah. When it comes to the podcast, I'm pretty bougie about it. I would say so. I have like Adobe Creative Cloud, which is like I'm a victim of circumstance there because there's no package of Adobe that just like gives me the programs I need. I need to buy all of them to get the programs I need in an actual like cost-effective way. So I have to spend a buttload of money.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm spending an even bigger buttload of money. But yeah, that's a good point, Josh. I think like when it comes to the things that I do for my hobbies, like this podcast or like, you know, my other podcast, this mic was not cheap. This stand, this fancy stand I got was not cheap.
That shit is fire.
Weirdly, the cheapest part of my setup here is the interface. It's the Zoom P4. Very good. Even though I had like problems with it, but honestly, it was like problems I brought onto it more than anything. It's been a faithful piece of equipment for
Like there's certain things you won't go back on. Like
yeah.
you're definitely not gonna settle for less than what you've got right now.
No. I want the show to sound good. It is a podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I shine
Brian.
on for that stuff.
I know you've made some bougie choices with the equipment you have.
No,
You've got
so
a bougie ass mouse.
Brian has the same
keyboard.
mic as I do, by the way.
I do get bougie when it comes to gaming. But
Yeah.
I have a new bougie thing that I recently stopped being bougie about, and it's fucking pens, bro.
Yeah, I remember you went through a little fancy pen phase.
A fancy pen phase. And it
I
was
would go
always
and Brian would be like with a
like a
Harry
pen to
Potter
write with?
pen.
yeah, like writing pens. I don't know. They just look so cool and felt so motivated to write with.
Yeah, I mean, did you have any
but-
with a like with a feather? Did you have a quill?
No, I did. I haven't used fountain pens, which is the ones that you like dip a fucking pen
that's
into.
the term?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
would
those
never
are
do-
those are the ones
That's-
that, you know, you dip in the ink and you like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little too
fountain
much.
pens.
you
That's
write
too much for me.
you write like an old colonial. You know, my dearest, the famine. Yeah, that was something that you went bougie on. Yeah, I guess like podcasting equipment technology in terms of production. That's what I go for. For a podcast that's for free. We need a lot of subscribers that will pay for a Patreon so I can make a break even here. But no, I love doing it. I do it because I like it and it makes me feel good to deliver a quality product. But that was a good question, Mike. I like that question a lot. Mike's next question is: the New York Rangers celebrate their 100th year as a franchise this year. What do you think keeps hockey from being as mainstream as it could be? My personal opinion is that it's much more entertaining than basketball. But even though I don't really watch them, I still ride for the Knicks. Don't get it confused. I don't know.
I mean,
You know what's funny?
entitled to your opinion.
I watched a hockey game live like a few years ago because I got in for free at in a booth, no less. And that was fun. I enjoyed watching it. I'm an overall sports guy, so if I like am at a sporting event, I'll find some fun in it. I don't know what it is about hockey. I think it's like it's not very point heavy. I find that like the sports that like are very offense focused and like there's a lot of points racked up, those are the ones that like get really popular, like the NFL and the NBA. Like you don't want to. There's a feeling of sitting there and not watching the score goes up, and that's like weirdly probably not exciting to a lot of people. That's just my thing. Because I remember watching soccer, and that just made me mad. But I don't know. I think hockey could be cool. At least hockey is entertaining in that, you know, they just like straight up will box each other and they're skating, and that's like a fun component to it. I would watch hockey over soccer any day. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, without a doubt. I didn't appreciate hockey until I started not only like playing lacrosse, but until I started like watching like lacrosse and understand, you know, hockey is so similar. It's like just on ice, and with a puck, you know. But I I could see why you know someone would like hockey more. It is really fast paced, and even though it's a low scoring game, it's not like soccer. There is a lot of action happening. There's a lot of good defense being played. A lot of like a lot of the offense in hockey, even if it doesn't result in a score, it's still like pretty. You know, for them to set up good like shots and like the passes. You know, like across the crease and all of that. It's really interesting to watch. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm this is absolutely not a hot take, but I think hockey would be a lot more popular if there was, at least in this country, if there was more black people in it. Straight up. And I'm not only like, you know, obviously that sounds really biased to just say that, but the reality is that you know, all of the leagues in America, all like the super popular ones, didn't start getting really popping until they started allowing more, you know, more black people to join. So obviously, it's not the case where they don't allow black people to play hockey or something like that. And there's no law or nothing, but it's just the case that a lot
it's
in the city, colored kids do not play the sport. So if it'll get more popular if we have it grow more at the youth level in the inner city. That's what I think. And I think it's the same for lacrosse.
Yeah.
It's, you know, but at least hockey has a televised league that people talk about. Nobody's talking about the PLL. It's lit though.
Yeah. 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 I mean, you know, I think like hockey is somewhat entertaining. I watched a little bit of like the Olympic hockey, and that's cool.
The NHL is very competitive.
You know, I don't know which. I guess like I'm a homer in this regard, so go Rangers, I suppose.
Yeah, I rock with the Rangers. I also
They play at the
don't
Garden.
hate the Penguins, Pittsburgh Penguins. I don't believe they're in the same division or anything like that as the Rangers. So
I don't know how it works. I don't know how hockey works generally. I don't know the positions or anything. So, I think it'd be interesting. You know what's funny? Now. I could watch like NBA has like not NBA. HBO Max has like hockey. You know, because I think TNT or whatever plays the NHL, and HBO Max plays whatever TBS plays. They used to play basketball, but then they moved it off of TBS or TNT. Sorry. So now it's everywhere.
Oh
but that.
shit! The Penguins are in the same division as the Rangers. We're not doing great right now.
Damn.
We're at a losing record.
Come on,
We're at
Rangers.
the bottom of our division, the Metropolitan.
In the 100th year, just like the Giants.
At least the Knicks are doing well. Islanders are doing decent.
Okay.
But who cares about that?
All right. Mike's final question is, if you could bring over one thing about Japan and plop it into the city, what would it be? I'm kind of torn between bringing over the Odaiba Gundam base so I could buy exclusive model kits, or bringing over one of either Momotaro Jeans or Cav MT. Both of these stores make clothes that I want to be able to walk into and get more of a tactile experience out of right now. The only real option a person can have is online shopping. I wish I've never been to Japan, so I can't really like think of things that I would take from there.
Yeah.
And bring it here.
I really wouldn't know. I would just be able to say general stuff. Like, I would love for there to be like, if they had like a huge manga superstore,
Yeah.
you know, like a Barnes and Noble of manga in Japan, and they brought that shit right in the city.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I guess the only thing I can really think about that is like their food scene, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
the
we
way
have a lot of that out
I know we do, but it's just
But it's not the same.
It's not the same. But you know,
exact-
you like sit at a shack and eat ramen and stuff, and I don't know. I gotta go to Japan and fulfill my weeb destiny. Go out there and be.
Yeah.
I've gotta go one time.
We do. Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't know. I wish I gotta go. We gotta go.
The bullet train.
Yeah, the
That
bullet
counts?
train.
We bring
That's
the
what
whole
I've
bullet
heard. I
train
thought
over?
I thought the bullet train too, but I actually don't know how it
We
really
get
is.
from Brooklyn to the Bronx real fast.
Must be nice. That would be cool. Side note. Okay, so this is an additional. Okay, so a while ago, a long time ago, we asked if there were any agendas that people can think up based on us, the cast of New Jump City, and I think Mike figured something. Side note: if I had to pick out an agenda for New Jump City, it would be the following. Let's see Josh regress to being the mad hater of some series that Brian has chosen to defend with his life again. It was an entertaining dynamic back when My Hero was in circulation.
Oh my god.
The wars we fought.
Yo, niggas used to feel some type of way. I remember reading chapters and being like, this guy, Brian, I bet he's going to love this. I hate it. Literally.
I would read chapters and go like, oh boy, this is going to be a long show.
That's fact.
Oh boy.
Dirty Deku.
Yeah,
was-
Dirty Teku Arrow was...
That shit just changed my whole energy. Hearing them thinking about it again, like,
Yeah, we're pretty copacetic right now. There's nothing we're like going to war over. I think we generally all feel the same about all the series we're reading right now. So
yeah, I mean, the great jail debate in Sakamoto.
Oh,
is
yeah.
pretty,
that was close. That was the closest we got.
pretty, yeah, pretty raw. But it wasn't, you know,
Yeah, it wasn't nuts.
Brian
Man,
took
I
the
just-
role of the hater that time.
I still
He
hate
was.
that arc. Well, maybe I should reread it and see, but I doubt it. My opinion will change.
No, it's. I feel like your issues with it are still going to be there because. All right. Those are all the questions, really. We're only 20 minutes in. Does anybody have anything from their week they want to talk about? Before we move
I
on?
started reading Ichi the Witch.
Ichi the Witch?
Yeah. Ororo.
Oh, boop, boop.
Not Storm, but the demon.
The magic.
No, the
That's a cool that you started
Yeah.
picking it up. I'm surprised.
magic with a K.
Magic with a K. Death for Death. Activated.
Yeah. Yep. This guy's a hunter.
How far did you get? Or is that something you wanted to talk
I'll let
about
you
in
know right now.
the main show?
Um.
Your Ichi the Witch journey.
Oh shit! Right in the updates. Yeah, I could talk about it, but I do need to refresh myself. 'Cause I need-
tuned.
First of all, let's see where I got to.
Watch this week's episode of New Jump City to see Josh's thoughts on Ichi the Witch so far.
Yes, I am. I'm going to give some quick thoughts on it.
Oh, I'm excited to talk about my tier list.
Funny, I should have read the Exorcist one instead, but
Noise
I
Exorcist?
think
Oh,
I got up to chapter 8. Yeah, with the sharks in the village, the ice sharks.
mm,
That's where I got to. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm going to start reading that.
noise. Yeah, I've just been reading all of Jump stuff. I haven't really diverted from that. I've been making a lot of progress, and I've actually caught up to a couple series. So my tier list is gonna adjust. There's gonna be some movement this week. But yeah.
I've been reading Under Doctor.
Oh, I knew somebody was reading Under Doctor. All
It's
right,
me.
save your thoughts. I like this.
I'm going to start reading Gone Run Egg. Then I'm going to make my own tier list, and I'm going to put it above.
You're gonna make a competing
Everything
tier
you
list to mine.
It won't touch the S tier.
Are
I
you sure
have
about
that
that?
much
You seem to love this series.
No, listen.
Well, you
Okay?
better read it while you can, because Gone Run Egg
Not a heathen.
has been at the bottom for like a couple weeks now. It's not looking good for Gone Run Egg. And yeah, I think it's not looking good. They had like a major time skip in before 20 chapters. I'm like, oh my God.
Maybe I should start caping for
Yes.
the egg.
Yeah. Gaping for the.
I'll stop.
All right. This is a cute, short little pre-show chat show. We'll get the main show going. We will see you guys over there. Stay safe, everybody.
Peace out.